Hey, Wisdom Seeker, Carly Pollack here. I was recently inspired by my girl Chris Carr to start making my own nut milk. And I had this limiting belief, as we typically do about a lot of things surrounding food, that it was just such a pain in the ass to make nut milk, that it was more expensive to buy the nuts, that it was wasteful, and that I didn't have time, so I was just gonna buy it from the store. And then I felt like I was doing a good thing because I knew that nut milk shouldn't have carrageenan in it, so I would buy the brands that were carrageenan free, and then I kind of felt like I didn't need to think about it anymore. But the truth is, all store-bought nut milk, other than one or two brands that are ridiculously expensive, have all sorts of fillers, gums, soy lecithin. And so anyway, I decided to start making it myself. And I was so shocked at how friggin' easy it is to make this. It is literally the equivalent of making a smoothie with one extra step. And since then, I've become obsessed with making my own milk. I make almond milk, cashew milk, macadamia nut milk. So I wanted to show you today how easy it is. And this is the real deal. I am only gonna cut this video when I turn the blender on to spare you the sound of it, but I wanted to show you from start to finish how quickly this is done. I'm gonna put everything linked below, from the recipe, of course, to where to buy these glass milk jars, to where to get the cheapest and best nut milk bag, like everything. So this video is enough for you to totally get started. Okay, today I'm gonna make cashew milk. You have to soak the nuts, which I think people automatically think is a big deal. It's putting nuts in water the night before and then walking away. It's the easiest thing. Almonds are about 8 hours, and then cashews are less. I think they're around 4. So I've already had these soaking. So I have 4, this is for a traditional, any nut milk is the same ratio. It's 4 cups of water to 1 cup of nut. So I already have the 4 cups of water here, and I'm just gonna put the cashews in here. You always wanna add salt because that brings out the flavor in the nut. So 1/4 teaspoon, which is a pinch. I never measure anymore, but I'll measure so you guys can see. And then if you like vanilla extract, which I do, I put a tiny bit. If you put too much of this, it's disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here because that's already too much. And then if you wanna sweeten it, buy Medjool dates. I'm gonna put 1 date. Most of the recipes call for 3, but because we know that they're high in sugar, I'm just gonna put 1. You have to take the little pit out, no biggie. Okay, that's it. It's almost done. I'm literally going to blend it and then put it through the nut milk bag. So let me go ahead and blend this without you listening, and I'll be right back. The magic of video making. Okay, I'm back. I've been gone for really 40 seconds while I blended this. So now we have what would basically be how you made a smoothie. And I have my nut milk bag here, and I'm just going to pour the whole thing in the bag. Then I'll close the bag. And if you can see that it's already starting to come out, and slowly I'm just going to twist the bag, and slowly all the cashew milk's gonna come out. So this is an extra step, but it's so simple. I mean, I'm doing this while I'm chatting with you. I think the biggest thing for this is remembering to soak the nuts. So when I see that I'm halfway through with my almond milk or cashew milk, I'll put more nuts in a bowl and put water over them. You don't have to measure how much water, just make sure that they're covered. And you just start squeezing. It can get a little messy. So that's why I use a bigger bowl. Obviously this is not gonna fill with nut milk, but I like to keep it deep in here so that as it's making a big mess, it's staying within the bowl. So I'm just gonna continue to squeeze it, and it comes out slowly, and it's this beautiful rich milk. And think about it, there's like 3 ingredients in here, and I'm specifically not cutting to it being done because I just want to show you how long it really takes. So I'll pause here because I know you guys are busy. And then I have this, and if you want to, if you're not good at this, you can take something that has this kind of spout And you could pour it in here first. And then go ahead and pour it in this glass. I want to use glass, not plastic. I found these, they're 32 ounces. The 4 cups makes 32, so I'll still have to squeeze the rest of it, which will take me just a few more minutes. And this is it. And then I put it in the fridge, and I'm so friggin' proud of myself. I feel like Martha Stewart. Like, who am I? I make my own nut milk. And it's so, so simple and easy. And you do save money because you buy the nuts in bulk, get raw organic, and you're hardly using any other ingredients. Okay, use the links below, set this up, start making your own nut milk. It tastes 10 million times better than the store-bought, and then you can pat yourself on the back because you are a true wisdom seeker. Okay, I'll see you next time.